Hi, John. What's one of the hardest things you've been through in life that you didn't even think you could get through at the time, but you did? And how did you do it?
The struggle through high school.
Okay.
Because the high school I was already out of because of tuition, but what kept me going was my motivation on how to better myself for the future. So the future was on my mind, so that's why I kept going. So I could not give up.
So what was the future you had in mind while you were in high school? What goals did you have in mind that kept you going?
My goal is to be a homicide detective.
That sounds interesting. It sounds exciting.
Knowing that, I knew I had to stay focused in high school.
Yes.
And get in and out, which I graduated, last week or whenever.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You did it.
Do what I do when the time to do it. But yeah, staying focused is the main thing.
Did you have any times when, it was really hard for you? Like, you were like, oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna get through it. I know I'm almost done, but it's getting really hard. Did you ever have any of those moments?
Yeah, because it would be times where the grades would just drop and it was hard to get back on track, but knowing that I need to stay focused to better myself kept me going and made me who I am today. Which I'm about to go enter college and get this degree, then pursue my career.
Very well. Which college are you going to?
I'm going to BMC, then I'm going to transfer out in 2 years to go to John Jay.
That sounds great. That sounds great. And another question I have for you. So what little things helped you? What little things did you do in the process towards achieving your goal? What little things helped you to get through it?
Little
things that helped you to get through day to day and face troubles or struggles.
To be honest, it was mostly my friends and the people behind camera. Yeah, I can't see them right now.
Well, yes, we can now. Here we go. Yes.
That's only 3, but there are others that help me keep going. Because we all struggle in our own way. They had to struggle their way to finish high school. So it just like we all helped each other move forward. Doesn't matter what the circumstance might be.
Very well. So you were surrounded by positive people.
Energy and...
Yes, who encouraged you. So you encouraged each other.
Right.
So that helped you along the way.
Right.
Anything else that helped you along the way that you could pass on to someone that might be going through the same situation or for having a hard time getting through high school?
God mostly.
Very well, very well. And what would you have to say to someone who's looking at you right now like, high school's too hard? I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get through this. I might just give up. What advice would you have for someone like that?
It's a good feeling when you finish it. That's it.
It really is. So it's worth it.
Right. It's worth the struggle. Because in the future, it's gonna feel good. And you're gonna be proud.
Yes. Very well. Very well said, John. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anyone else who wants to share a little bit? Oh, where's the other one? Oh, Demetrius.
Hey.
What keeps you going?
My friends.
So your friends keep you going?
Yeah, because I don't know. I'm not antisocial, but I can be at times, and I like to isolate myself a little bit. But it's just like people behind, as you said before.
Yes.
Like them. Like the one in the middle, Cedrick. I knew him for like all my life, like 8 years. Like,
Yes.
I've known him since like 5th grade. But I knew John since Cedrick knew him before. When he came to the school that I transferred to, I went to Xavier High School. Then I transferred to Nazareth because I was struggling. So that's when I met CJ my junior year. So.
And he was a positive influence on your life.
He was a very positive influence because I don't know. They was all just good vibes. Like they just all made me feel welcomed and that. Yeah, like.
But to do the right things, not to do the wrong things.
Do the right things.
Yes.
Everything was always positive. They helped me stay focused on my schoolwork, and they made sure like I didn't like do wrong things like play video games instead of doing homework or make sure I study for that test, stuff like that. Like John said, we struggle, but when you finish, it's all worth it. So.
And you feel great now about yourself.
Yes,
and you mentioned having some struggles with grades and getting through school, but you got through it. You did. Just because you're struggling, that doesn't make you a failure. You can just keep going and try again, like you did. And now you're a success, right? So there's hope.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you for your time, Demetrius and Cedrick and CJ.
Yeah,
What keeps you going, guys?
What keeps me going? Besides my friends, besides my friends, what keeps me going is being humble. Because if you're not humble, I don't think, me personally, you don't get far in life. And the most being positive, because sometimes, you know, in life you can be negative towards things. Sometimes you can fall off the path and not be able to move forward. But if you keep God first and you be more positive, then I think you get very far in life. And for me personally, I think just positivity and being humble is the way to move forward in life. That's how I feel.
Very well, very well. Cedric?
It keeps me going. It's just friends and family. Keep the positive energy around me all the time. Mostly, another thing that keeps me motivated is just like I have like younger siblings, so I want them to see me as like very successful. You know, somebody they could see as a role model. So you know, and it's great to like actually be somebody instead of like being down on yourself and stuff. So.
Perfect. So you can set a great example for family members to keep going too. So very well. All right. Thank you so much, Cedric. CJ.
Yes. Thank you.
Demetrius. And John, last but not least. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.